Hey, third graders, we're going to do something a little bit different today. We are going to review using the same game that we used to do in class when you guys would be on teams and we'd keep track of points. We are going to do something very similar today. So what I need you to do is you need to have a piece of paper and a pencil with you. If you don't, pause the video and go find one. Or you can have a whiteboard and a marker. So what I'm going to do is I will go through these different questions that go with multiplication and multiples of 10. After I get done reading a question, I want you to pause the video, solve the problem, and write down your answer on your piece of paper or marker board, and then push play to figure out what the answer is. Okay, so you'll need to pause the video after each question. If you'd like to invite a family member, like a brother, sister, mom, or dad, to play against you, maybe you each have your own piece of paper and you're trying to find the answers and see who gets the most points at the end, feel free to do that. You don't have to. This can just be you, but we're going to go ahead and get started. Okay. So, all right, and these are two problems that we already had done. Some of these we had done. Okay, here's our first one. Look at the table below. The numbers in the out column are produced by applying the same rule to the numbers in the in column. Complete the table. Write the values for each number in the out column. So what it's saying is they put these numbers, it's like if you picture it, they put the number in the machine, okay? And then something happened to it and it came out as this number. So they put 16 in a machine, some equation happened to it and it came out as 2. Okay, the same rule happens to each one. So whatever happened to 16 will also happen to 48, will also happen to this one. So same rule. They put 32 in and they got 4. Remember, we're talking about multiplication and division. So what did they do to 16 to get 2? What did they do to 32 to get 4? It's the same rule for these ones, for all of them. Okay, so once you figure out the rule, then you're going to do it to each one. So whatever, you'll put 72 in, and you'll get the rule out. Go ahead, pause the video, and see if you can solve this problem. Go. All right, so hopefully the first step you had to figure out was what the rule was, okay? And the rule, if you put 16 into this machine, we're pretending, right? And you get 2 out, what are you doing to 16? You're dividing it by 8, right? 16 divided by 8 is 2. And I know that's true because 32 divided by 8 is 4, okay? So they both follow the same rule. So now we're going to use that rule. So what the rule for this table is once you put a number in, you divide it by 8, and then it shoots a new number out. So let's try it with this one. 72 divided by 8 would be 9, okay? And I'll actually go ahead and click the answer so it'll do it and we can go through it. Oops, yeah, there we go. Okay, so 72 divided by 8 is 9. 16 divided by 8 is 2. 48 divided by 8 is 6. 32 divided by 8 is 4. 24 divided by 8 is 3. And 64 divided by 8 is 8. Okay, so hopefully that made sense to you, and that's okay if it didn't. If you had to just keep watching the video to figure that out, that's okay, because we haven't worked with in and out. Those were in the last unit and we didn't get to it. So there will be another question like that in this video. So hopefully you kind of understand what the rule was, and we'll go ahead and look at the next one. All right. Which 3 statements, so you're going to pick 3 of these, can be represented by the statement 32 divided by 4? Mr. Marcus arranges 32 desks into 4 equal rows. Pam puts 32 cookies on plates. She puts the same amount of cookies on each of the 4 plates. Christopher has 32 balloons. He puts them in groups of 4 balloons each. Kurt has 32 pieces of candy. He gives 4 to Guy. Kim has 4 bags of markers. Each bag contains 32 markers. Okay, so go ahead, pause the video, write down 3 of the answers that go with 32 divided by 4. All right, welcome back. You should have 3 answers. Let's go ahead and see what the answers are. Okay, A, B, and C are the correct answers. So if you got that, if you got A, B, and C, go ahead and give yourself 100 points. Mr. Marcus arranges 32 desks in 4 rows. So 32 is our total amount of desks, and he's putting them into rows or groups of 4. So that is 32 divided by 4. If we look at this one, Pam puts 32 cookies on plates. She puts the same amount on each of the 4 plates. So we've got 4 plates, and 32 cookies are divided onto those 4 different plates. So yes, that shows 32 divided by 4. Christopher has 32 balloons. He puts them in groups of 4 balloons each. So there's 4 balloons here, 4 balloons here, 4 balloons here, right? That's 32 total balloons divided into groups of 4. Now let's look at these bottom ones that weren't 32 divided by 4. Kurt has 32 pieces of candy and he gives 4 to Guy. Well, if you're giving 4 away, are you dividing? No, right? That would be 32 minus 4. Let's look at this one. Kim fills 4 bags with markers. Okay, so she's got 4 bags. Each bag has 32 markers. Well, that would be 4 groups of 32. That's 4 times 32. Okay, totally different answer. So you should have gotten A, B, and C. Let's look at the next problem. Okay, here's another one of those tables. So hopefully that made sense to you on the first one. Let's try it. Look at the table below. The number in the out column are produced by applying the same rule to each number in the in column. Complete the table. So they're putting 49 in and they're getting 7 out. What rule or what are they doing to 49 to get 7? Whatever they're doing, what rule they're doing here is the same thing they're doing here. They're putting 14 into the machine and they're getting 2 out. Okay, so there's a specific rule that you'll do to each one of these numbers now. Go ahead and pause the video and try it on your own. All right, let's look at the answer. Let's see what you got right. Okay, so the rule was they were dividing by 7. When you put 49 divided by 7 gives you 7. 14 divided by 7 equals 2. So let's look at the other ones. 70 divided by 7 equals 10. 28 divided by 7 equals 4. 63 divided by 7 equals 9. And 42 divided by 7 equals 6. Hopefully that one was a little bit easier for you guys. All right, let's look at the next one. Marika is putting flowers in vases. She has 48 flowers. She has 6 vases, and she wants each vase to have the same or equal number of flowers. How many flowers should she put in each vase? So if you're picturing it, she's got 6 groups, and she's got 48 flowers to hand out to those 6 different groups. Go ahead and pause the video, and if you can figure out how many flowers she's putting in each vase. Go. All right, welcome back. So we could think of that as 48 flowers in all divided into 6 vases. So if we have 48 divided by 6, we know a rhyme for that one, right? 6 and 8 went on a date. They didn't get home till they're 48. So our answer is 8 flowers in each one. If you had 6 groups of 8, you would have 48 flowers in all. All right, here's our next one. Janet is making treat bags for her birthday party. She has 56 pieces of candy. She has 8 bags. Each bag will have the same number of candies. How many candies are in each bag? This is a lot like the one we just did. Go ahead and pause the video and try to solve it on your own. Go. All right, so just like the other one, we're going to divide. She has 56 pieces of candy in all, and we're going to divide it into 8 bags or 8 groups. 56 divided by 8. We also have a rhyme for that, right? 5, 6, 7, 8. 56 is 7 times 8. So we'll go ahead and click the answer. You should have gotten 7 candies. 7 would be in each one. So 8 groups of 7 would give us 56 candies in all. Go ahead and give yourself some points if you got that one right. All right. Bella is rearranging and cleaning her bookshelf. She has 36 books on the shelf. She puts the books on the table in 4 stacks. How many books are in each stack? So she's got 36 books in all, and she's putting them into groups of 4. Go ahead, or 4 groups, sorry. How many books are in each group? Go ahead and pause the video and try to find the answer. Go. All right, let's find out what the answer is. She had 36 divided by 4, right? She's taking 36 books in all, and she's putting them into 4 groups. 4 times 9 is 36, so there would have been 9 books in each group. Mrs. Dupree baked 54 cookies. She wants to put cookies in treat bags for her neighbors. She has 6 bags, and she wants each bag to hold the same number of cookies. Okay, how many cookies should she put in each bag? So again, just like the other one, we have 54 cookies in all, and she wants to break them apart into 6 bags or 6 groups. Go ahead, pause the video, and find the answer. All right, let's look. If you have 54 divided by 6, our answer is 9. 6 groups or 6 bags of 9 cookies would give us 54 cookies in all. All right. This will be our last one. This one's a little tricky. This isn't something we've really practiced. Nolan wrapped 5 gifts. Okay, so picture he's got 5 gifts. He estimated that it took him about 30 minutes to wrap them. So all 5. It took him not 30 minutes for each gift, 30 minutes in all for 5 gifts in total. Which statement could he have used to make his estimate? Each gift took about 5 minutes to wrap. Would that equal 30? 2 gifts took a total of 15 minutes to wrap. Each gift took about 6 minutes to wrap. Or 3 gifts took about 20 minutes to wrap. Go ahead and pause the video and see if you can find the answer. All right, welcome back. Let's look at what our answer could be. Good. Each gift took about 6 minutes to wrap. If you think about it, he's got 30 minutes in all, and he divided them in between 5 different gifts, so each gift took 6, right? If we counted by our 6, 12, 18, 24, 30. Okay, so each one took about 6 minutes. All right, 3rd grade, I'm going to leave you there. Hopefully you had fun. Hopefully you were able to get some points. If there were some ones that were really hard for you, go ahead and comment those on the teacher comments and let me know what was really tough for you. Have a good rest of your day. Bye. Oops.